Yo guys, welcome back to another video, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. Today we're going to be talking about negative emotions, and it's a topic which has been on my mind because most of us have misunderstood the actual meaning of our negative emotions. What we have been taught ever since we were young is that whenever you have a negative emotion, it is bad. Whenever you are angry, whenever you are sad, whenever you feel a certain way, you are obliged to label it as being bad or negative, because on the outside, as society or people around you, they see it as a bad thing. So what I'm here is to clarify the actual meaning of these things and how to actually use them to actually move forward than regressing. So with that being said, I just like to begin with a story. So for the past few days, I've just been having negative thoughts of just, what is going to be happening in the future, of just anxious thoughts, or just, things which are on my mind basically. Now, I don't know the reason of these thoughts, but I've analyzed what might have caused them. So what tends to happen these days is I go to sleep late and then I wake up late, and then, I'm not living my life as a means to how I want to live it. So basically what's been happening is I'm not really living up to my potential. That's what I think in my head. And so that's the reason why I'm having negative thoughts. But first of all, I want you to remember, I'm not skipping the story or anything. You want to conceptualize all your emotions or all your feelings as just energy. It's just currents running through your body. It's nothing more than that. Every single emotion that you feel is just energy. And the reason why you view a certain emotion as negative or certain emotion as positive is because of the way you view it. The whole viewing of the emotion has an impact on how you actually make it out to be. So like we said that sadness can cause us to be, viewing something as negative. So sadness, anger, jealousy, we view those things as negative. And the reason why they are negative is because we view them as negative. And the reason why happiness and pride and other sort of things are good is because we view them as good. So you might see this indication symbol right here. What does that even mean? What that means is that whatever negative emotion you are feeling is basically an indication that you are not heading in the path you are meant to go in. So whatever negative images or minds or thoughts that you have in your head is not saying that you are a failure or you are bad or you shouldn't be feeling this way. It's saying that it's your biological response to what is going on. It's your biological response to your thoughts. So first of all, I'm just going to clear this up. This indication symbol right here is to show that whatever negative thoughts you have, they are basically telling you that you are not going in the right path. So let's say this is your path right now. It's saying that you shouldn't go there and you are actually meant to go in this different path. And your emotions are basically alerting you, like you're not going in the right path. So we're just going to use this basic framework. So we have thoughts, right? Thoughts. And then after that, we have the feeling. After that, we have the belief. Now, what happens is if you think of something which makes you angry, sad, let's say, for example, right now, it makes you sad, your feeling is going to be of sadness. And so you are basically reinforcing these thoughts and it's becoming a belief. When it becomes a belief, you look out in your world. Currently, you look outside and you look at anything which reinforces that belief. So you have a thought that gives you a feeling, then you have a belief, and what you do is you look outside for things or people or any surroundings or anything which makes you believe in that thoughts more. So what that means is most of your mind has been created on beliefs which serve a thoughts that has been created with the feeling of negativity. So the reason why you might not have this mentality or you might be sad is because your belief is following the feeling of a low vibrational emotion. And what that basically means is that you are feeling low on your energy scale. And I'm just going to put it up right here so you can see. But when you are operating at those systems, you're not really able to express out more. You are more sort of like contained in a shell, and you're not really, you feel all the time that you can do more, but you can't. And so all you need to do right now is literally drop everything you know about like your emotions and whatever like people have been teaching you, or people have been telling you, or what you have been believing. Just wipe your memory clear for a second, because all that needs changing is the way you view whatever is happening. Because a lot of people go through a scenario, let's say they go through a breakup, for example, but not everyone is going to be ending up the same way. Some people are going to end up like gaining like fat or something. Some people are going to be much more better in their health. And the reason is because they operate at a different frequency. They are attached to a different frequency to operate at, and they don't see the world the same way. This person feels sorry for themselves, the first one, which I mentioned, who gets fat. The second one sees this as an opportunity to elevate themselves. So with that being said, I want you to just focus on, you know, these negative thoughts. You need to detach from those thoughts. So let's say these are the thoughts that you're having, right? Let's say this is basically a negativity. And what happens is you just keep spiraling onto this negativity. You have one thought, and that turns into many more thoughts, bro. I'm gonna choke, but and then that leads you into a down spiral. What you need to understand and pay attention to what I'm saying, you are not this whole thing. It's your mind, and you are not your mind, because the mere fact that you can see you're having a bad thought should reinforce into your mind that all of this is just chatter of the mind, and I'm not the mind. The mere reason, or the mere fact that you can see the thoughts that you're having should tell you that you are not those thoughts. You're just viewing them. So let's say these are thoughts, and they have a certain, I'm just gonna put like a different pen. Which one's better? I would say red. I'll use a red pen to just show. So let's say these are thoughts, and they contain feelings inside of them, right? They contain different feelings, and then that becomes a belief. I'm just gonna put it down here, if you can see that or not. I just wrote belief. That turns into a belief, and then that you see stuff on the outside world to sort of tell you, okay, I'm believing in the right thing. Now, I know this may be a bit complex to understand, but stay with me right here, because I want to actually help you. So while saying all of this, this is what I want you to take away from this video. So from here, you can change two things. Number one, you can change the view of how you feel. Or number two, you can change your actions. So if you want to change your view, what you do is you change your view or your perspective on the thing, and be like, you know what, this doesn't match what I actually want. So you can view a certain thing, a certain scenario, and think this is for the better. And you basically view the negative feelings associated with them and take it as an opportunity to change your course and to align yourself with your heart's vision. Or action, which basically means whatever action you are taking right now is not beneficial for you, or is not going to get you to that same track. And to change your action, you merely need to take just one mini step towards it. So let's say I want to go to the gym and hit legs. Now, guess what? I don't like doing legs. I hate doing legs. I know some people like it's their favorite day. I dread it, but I still complete it. Instead of thinking about the whole gym session, I'm like, bro, this is going to be long. I don't think about the whole gym session. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing I think about is I'm going to walk in the gym and I'm going to hit like one squat. But like, let's say I'm just going to do, I'm not even thinking about the set. I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to do one squat. Guess what? I go to the gym, I do one squat, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm here, might as well, continue with the workout. And what ends up happening is I just get into that flow and I keep doing it. Now, the point of the story is not about talking about leg day, but the point is whatever action you need to take, instead of viewing this in this like, oh, it's so big, you just take one little step and just, you know, keep that momentum, because that momentum is the exact thing you're looking for. Once you have that momentum, yeah, you automatically make progress. And even if it's small, guess what? You're gonna have more ideas when you start than if you don't. So with that being said, I hope this video helped you. I wanted to make this like quick. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.